Nag-inusarang Pinoy cruise sa MV Logos Hope ni paambit sa iyang kasinatian sulod sa world's largest floating bookstore. Atong ila-ilahon ang 23 anyos nga si Jaire Diaz sa report nila ni Feline Johnson o Hanson ug Rhea Bea Manzano.
My name is Jaira, yes, and you can call me Jai. And I was born in Cagayan de Oro, Bukidnon. Well, it all started from my parents. They were singles, 1988. They joined Doulos, and then they met there. And after that, they got married. They went back home. Then I was born 1991. So since then, I sort of know about the ship. And then 2002 we joined as a family with my younger brother and my parents for 2 years and 1 month. We went back 2004, but this time we have to move to Manila. When we went home, I told my parents that I will join again someday, but they said after my studies. And yeah, I waited for I think 9 years. And I did finish high school. I mean, not high school, college. I have a degree in programming, IT. And straight away after that, it was during graduation, and I told my parents, so I'm graduating. First of all, I didn't choose this kind of life actually in the beginning, but I think it's the experience I had when I was 12. Because I was exposed to, let's say, poverty as well. You know, we go out, we help people. We were in Africa for 1 year. One experience was they just had a small war going on in that place, and we sent out people to actually help do medical outreach for donations, food donations. And seeing that situation there, like face to face, is something different than you see on TVs or newspapers, and that changed how I view life. That, you know, there's a greater need and I want to actually help people. So the first week is okay, you have that, you know, excitement inside you, but when reality sets in, you know, being away from your family, doing things on yourself, making decisions for yourself, you know, what should I do the whole day? How should I manage my time? That's the time that you will be really challenged. And many people think that being on the ship is different from being, you know, where you are. And I say no. It's even more challenging as well in some areas, especially if you're 18-year-old, 19-year-old who like first time to go abroad. So some actually like literally cry. I'll say I cried a few times, but not because of like, you know, being homesick. It's more of like celebrating your birthday alone without your family.
Which is normal.
Yes. Or celebrating Christmas, celebrating your mom's birthday or your papa. So those are the times that sometimes it becomes challenging. One illustration I give is, imagine, let's say, 400 people on the ship. So each one has their own way of doing things. Each one has their own background, family they grew up with. Each one has their own, let's say, view of things. So, and then there's more, there's a lot. So you multiply that, it would clash. But if you open yourself to learn things, then you would just, you know, less than a week, you would adjust straight away. Our usual day, yes, we have a small community gathering in the morning. We have like a devotion, and then like trainings too. And then after that, the normal working time as office is 9 to 5. We work. And then after that, we're free to do what we want. Either go out. Funny ones. Oh. Which one is that? Oh, okay, Sri Lanka is one. So yeah, we had like roughly what? 16,000 visitors outside waiting, like we're trying to like organize. And it got messy. So instead of filming, because I want to cover like, oh, we have a lot of visitors, I ended up helping out. So, and everyone was so scared, so I took the, how do you call that? Megaphone, yeah. And then I stood on top of a van, and then I explained everything. After I say something, they go, yeah! And then I explain again, do not push, and then everyone, imagine a big crowd, and they just clap. And I did it for quite a while, and then they just keep clapping and clapping and clapping. So I find it very funny because we're all stressed. We're all stressed, but for them, they just look at you and smile, and then they just clap and smile, and then one said, woo! So yeah, I find it very funny. No. Friendly, no. Yes. Yes. So I don't know. Maybe I'm trying to like just entertain them. But actually, I was telling them that don't do this, don't do that. So it was. Yes. And later, yeah, we had the local to explain. Then everyone got serious. So that was fun. Yes, I did get job offers before, which is something big. Like filming, doing film, related to filming, because I love filming, and they requested me personally, so I would consider working with them. And I said no. So my schoolmate said, that's the work we actually wanted, and now you say no. Like why? But on my part, I know what I want to do since the beginning, and I didn't have a second thought of saying no to those offers. At first, I realized filming is what I want to do forever, I guess, and photography and graphics. But being on the ship, with the everyday experience, I realized it becomes a hobby. I realized it's a hobby, and I don't see myself doing it long term. And one thing I want to do is to study counseling, so I can still apply filming during documentation to use it as a therapy, like having photos as therapy for people, and counseling will be very helpful. So this is a promise I made, me personally, because it did change my perspective about life and how I can actually share it to people, and I kept that promise